Hey everyone, and welcome back to GoHighLevel 360. In this video, I'm going to share with you a new snapshot that we've just released on our website. It is the Home Service Business in a Box snapshot. So I'll leave a link down in the description below where you can go to access a brief descriptor of everything that's going to be included in this snapshot. This is perfect for any home service based business who's looking to get started with HighLevel and really utilize the platform right away to enhance their business operations. So I'm going to go ahead and do a brief overview of what's included. So you're going to go ahead and hop into the sub account, and I'm going to show you some of the pipelines, the automations, and how everything is going to work. All right, so here we have our opportunities. So we actually have 3 pipelines in this snapshot. Now these are all based on the home service industry. So for instance, we have our lead tracking, our project development, and our maintenance and repair pipelines. Now within each pipeline, we've crafted the opportunities to match where they could coincide with any sort of home service based industry, whether that's solar, plumbing, window repair, roofing repair, any sort of home service based industry. So we have new lead opt-in. I'll show you the automations behind this, but these are going to be for people who come in from like your Instagram, Facebook, any of our lead nurture sequences if somebody replies with interest, or if they fill out a quote request form, contact us form, web chat widget. This is where all your new leads are going to funnel through. Now, once you're in communication with a lead, that is what this column is for. So this is just a way that a business owner can track how many leads they actually have that they're in communication with that are, somewhat warm leads. Now, of course, we have our consultation scheduled, our consultation completed, and then proposal sent. And again, I'll go ahead and show you the automations that are going to coincide with each of these opportunities. After the proposal is sent, we have a review call calendar where you can talk to your contact or prospect and see what they think about the proposal, whether it's approved or it needs revisions. And then your follow-up leads are going to be any leads that booked an appointment with you but never showed up to the appointment or canceled the appointment and just never rebooked. So those are going to be follow-up leads that we want to keep there. And then of course, if there's any leads that are bad leads or they're not qualified, not interested, you can always move their card over to the not good column here. Now our next pipeline is the project development. So this is going to be sales. So once somebody has shown interest, they've reviewed their proposal and they've approved the proposal, they're going to go into the project development stage. So in this stage, the first opportunity here is for the business owner or users to create the project plan. So whatever tools are going to be needed for them to, follow through with, whether it's a plumbing plan, solar installation, window repair, whatever it is, this is just going to add tasks to them, letting them know that this needs to be done. And then once that's done, they can move it over to plan created. Again, this is just a better way for a business owner and the sales reps to be able to track what's going on and where the contacts are in the development. All right, so we do have a site visit calendar. So what this is going to allow them to do is schedule site visits whenever is convenient for them and the contact. And then of course, once that site visit happens, it's going to move the card to project in progress. That way we can track that the project is currently in progress. And then once it's completed, they can go ahead and move the card to project completed. Now, a big thing to note here with the invoice sent component, this works by manually moving the card to invoice sent. So once an invoice is sent, sometimes people use GoHighLevel's invoicing, sometimes they use other platforms. There are ways that you can integrate with Zapier. And again, if you guys have any questions with the integration, go ahead and comment down below or reach out to me at GoHighLevel 360. But yeah, you're going to move the card to invoice sent. And then this is going to trigger automations to send to that prospect or that customer, letting them know, hey, the invoice has been sent to you. And then once the invoice is paid, it's going to move them to payment received. All right, so next we have our maintenance and repairs pipeline. So this is going to be anytime you get a service call or the business owner gets a service call, they're going they're going to want to update the opportunity of that contact to service call received. From here, they're going to need to determine whether this is a maintenance visit that needs to be scheduled or if this is a repair visit that needs to be scheduled. And then if it is a replacement visit, are there replacement parts needed? Are they not needed? So basically, if there are replacement parts needed, this is going to add a task, and it's just going to send out reminders based on the tasks that have been added. And then as soon as the replacement parts has been ordered, they can go ahead and move the card to replacement parts ordered, and this is going to also notify the customer that, hey, your replacement parts have been ordered. So that way they're just getting a quick update on where they are in the process of their service call. Now, if it is a repair visit, again, there's a maintenance calendar and there's a repair calendar. So if they schedule on the repair calendar, it's going to show up here. And then once the repair visit is completed, it's going to move the card to repair visit completed. Now, I do have built into these automations where it will wait 1 day after the scheduled time, and it will automatically move the card over to completed. But alternatively, if somebody, did the repair visit or the maintenance call and was finished within 2 hours, they could easily move that card, using the mobile app. So from there, once the repair visit is completed, it's going to remind them to send that invoice to the contact if they haven't already. And then, of course, they're going to move the card to invoice sent. That way we can track all the invoices being sent and then the payments once they are received. So now let's take a look at the automation aspect of this snapshot. So inside our automations, we're going to have 3 main folders. So I like to do my folders corresponding with my opportunities. That way it makes it easier for us to be able to find these automations. So we have O1 lead tracking pre-sale. There's interior folders within this one, and of course down here you see this is a bonus automation that we've added in. So let's take a look at this bonus automation real quick. So basically what this automation is it's going to allow you or the person using this snapshot to communicate with their team via the notes inside GoHighLevel. So what they're going to be able to do is they're going to be able to at one of their users, and it will send an internal notification to that user letting them know that they've been tagged. So if they're working together on a project and they need to update one another, they can do that using GoHighLevel instead of using other platforms like Slack. It's just a cool, neat feature that some businesses like to have within their CRM platform. All right, so under consultation calendar here, this is probably the most important calendar. We have consultation confirmed, which is going to send confirmation reminders, text and email to not only the prospect, but also the sales rep. We have consultation completed. Now this one here is going to actually send a email 1 day after the consultation. And this email can be adjusted to, your liking, but it's basically just going to follow up with them saying, we hope their consultation went well. It's just a great way to help enhance your customer reputation or relationship management. Now, inside all of these automations, you will be able to go in and edit any messaging, but it has been created generically to fit towards your business. And then, of course, under the no-show or cancellation, we do have a series of messaging that will go out to try to nurture that lead to rebook their scheduled consultation. All right, now under marketing and social media opt-ins, there's a few different automations here. The first one is the automated FAQ reply. So this is going to give some frequently asked questions, and the business is going to be able to customize these. So if somebody asks, how can I contact your business? What are your products or services? They're going to be able to update the custom value here with what they want the message to send out as. All right, and then next we have the web chat support /contact us. So again, this is if you have a contact us form that they're using on their site, you can easily connect that to this automation, and you already have the automation built that'll send the internal notification to the users, as well as a notification to that contact letting them know you received their inquiry. Now, the Instagram DM keyword trigger and the Facebook Messenger keyword trigger, this is in the event that you're ever running ads on social media where you're wanting somebody to message you a certain keyword in the DMs or in the Facebook Messenger app, and then if they do, they're going to get like some sort of free resource. So that's what these automations have been built for. As you can see here, we give 3 keyword options, and then based on each keyword, they will get a message like this that can be customized to actually send whatever the special offer or product is. And then lastly, we have the new quote request opt-in. So this is going to correspond with the funnels that are inside this snapshot, which I'll go through after the automations. So next we have our nurture sequences. Now again, inside this snapshot, you are going to need to go through and just look through the text and email messaging just to update and adjust it, that way it's more customized to your business or your client's business, but it does contain, templated messaging that you can use. So for this, we're going to have a new lead nurture sequence. This is going to be for cold leads or any leads that aren't really familiar with your business. They've never really scheduled a call with you. They're new. Then we have unresponsive lead nurture sequence. So this is going to be specifically for those contacts that booked with you in the past but never followed through. Maybe they didn't show up to the consultation, or maybe they showed up to the consultation but they never responded to the proposal that was sent to them. This is going to be a perfect automation for those people. And then next we have database reactivation campaign. So again, this one is going to be for your database. If you have an existing database of customers or clients that you would like to, offer your services to again, you're going to be able to use this automation for that. All right, and next we have the proposal review call calendar. So again, you have the proposal call confirmation and reminders, you have the no-show, and then you have the proposal call cancellation. And then lastly, we have proposal tracking. So proposal tracking is going to go and correspond with that pipeline. So you have proposal sent, proposal approved, and then proposal needs revisions. All right, now under project development, we have 2 folders here. We have project tracking, and again, each of these corresponds with the pipeline stage. We have create project plan. So like I said earlier, this one is going to add a task, and it's just going to send internal notification updating the user that they need to create the project plan for this contact. All right, and next we have plan created. So once the plan is created, the new task would be to schedule the site visit. And then once the site visit is scheduled, then it's going to update to project in progress on the day of the scheduled site visit. So this will automatically update. And then once the project is completed, the user will manually move the card to project completed. And here it's going to send a reminder to the user that they need to send out the invoice if they haven't already. And then again, once the invoice is sent, it's going to send a text and an email to that contact letting them know that their invoice has been sent to their email and to be on the lookout for that. Now I want to note too, each of these automations does add tags to the contact. Not all of them do, but some of them do, and this is because smart lists inside GoHighLevel specifically is very crucial to helping you or your sales reps to organize what leads you have that showed up to an appointment, that didn't show, what invoices were sent, what were paid. It's just a better way of tracking, and it's custom to each user's dashboard. So there are, multiple tags in here that can be used for that. So here, once the payment is received, again, it's going to send a text and an email to that prospect thanking them for their business. And then under the site visitor calendar, so this one is specifically something that the business owner decides on when they're going to, they communicate back and forth with the prospect on when is best time for them to, do the site visit, to do the installation or repair, whatever they're doing. So this one, again, is going to send confirmations and reminders to that prospect. All right, and lastly, we have our maintenance and repairs. So under the maintenance and repairs, you have 3 folders. Again, you have the maintenance calendar, which has the call confirmed and the call completed, and same thing with the repair, call confirmed, call completed. And lastly, we have the maintenance and repairs tracking. So again, this is going to correspond with the pipeline here. Once a service call is received, this is just going to send a text and an email to that lead letting them know that their service call has been confirmed. Now, depending on what the business owner wants, one thing that I would recommend if you purchase a Snapshot and you're using it as an agency to other businesses is one thing that you can add into this is you can actually create a form inside GoHighLevel and attach it to this text or email, where if you're wanting more information on, what repairs they need or what maintenance they need, maybe you need a image of the, part that they're having an issue with, you can actually add a form link to send out in the text and the email where you kind of put it on the contact to give you some additional information that's needed. So that's just a thought there. Again, the replacement parts, if it is needed, it will add a task letting the user know that, hey, replacement parts for this are needed, order those replacement parts. And then, of course, once the replacement parts are ordered, again, this is going to send a text and an email updating the contact, letting them know that, hey, we have ordered those replacement parts for you. And then lastly, the invoice sent and the payment received, same as the automations that you saw for the project development invoicing. So that is a brief overview of the automations. Once the Snapshot is purchased, there is going to be another video on how to set it up, which is fairly easy and straightforward. So yeah, that's the automations. Next thing that I want to show you guys is the sites. So there are a few different funnels within this Snapshot. The first one is the booking campaign marketing funnel. So the booking campaign marketing funnel and the lead campaign marketing funnel, they're actually using the same homepage, but the process that the lead is going to flow through is going to be different. So for the booking campaign marketing funnel, we can go ahead and preview this page. This is the funnel that is set up. Now again, the coloration is orange, but you can adjust that. It doesn't have to be orange. I recommend adjusting it to whatever your client's business colors are. And then here for this funnel in particular, this is our booking funnel. So if we click on the free consultation button, it's going to take us to the next page. So here they're going to be able to book a consultation. And then once they have booked their consultation, it's going to take them to a thank you page. Okay. Now, another thing to mention here as well is each of the calendars has a form attached to it, a custom form attached to it, which we'll look into. The reason why I did this is because for some calendars, you want to be able to ask, additional information from the contacts. So this way you have the opportunity to add those additional custom fields depending on your business specifically. Because again, this is a generic snapshot for home service. So if you're into plumbing, there may be certain questions that you want to ask versus somebody that is a solar business. Okay, and next, the lead campaign marketing funnel. So again, same home face here. And then instead of it going to a calendar page, it has a pop-up for them to get a free quote. And then again, upon submitting that, they're going to be taken to a thank you page here. All right, and next we have our calendar funnel. So sometimes in GoHighLevel, it's nice to have a more professional looking calendar, and sometimes it's a lot better to send somebody a domain link rather than GoHighLevel's calendar share link. So we do have a calendar funnel here that contains each of the calendars that are inside this snapshot. So if we go to 15-minute call, we can preview here. And we can see again, this is, you can customize the font, the color here. If you wanted to add like a additional information on booking below, you could do that. You could change this coloring. It's all customizable, but this is just a way where you could actually have maybe a shorter link to your calendars that you could send people. And then next we have the Linktree funnel. So again, it is built generically, as you can see here. Now, I know you're probably being thrown off by this logo here. We're actually using a custom value inside these funnels. So this is whatever logo is inside the account settings, the business settings in particular. So this would change depending on what logo is inside your account. So here is a generic link tree. Again, all the buttons can change. The header here can change. Everything can be adjusted, but at least it gives you something to start with to offer your clients or for your business. All right, and next we have our forms. So if we go to the form builder, you're going to notice there's a folder here, and then there's the quote request form here. So this is the quote request form that's attached to the funnel that we just looked at, and then the calendar forms. Here is all of the forms that correspond with the calendars. Now again, you can easily click on any of these forms. You can go ahead and go to add, and you can add custom values based on what information you want to know for each calendar. Now the terms and conditions checkboxes here, we are using custom values for this. So as an example, if we click on this here and we go to our privacy policy and we just go to links, you can see that we're using the custom values privacy policy in the account. So one of the reasons why we do that is because it's a lot easier to just go to your settings and go into custom values, and then go ahead and go to privacy policy or terms of service and just paste in that website's term of service or privacy policy, and then it'll automatically update the terms of service inside those forms. So yeah, that is a brief overview of the Home Service Business in a Box snapshot. If you guys have any questions or want to learn more, please feel free to leave a comment down below. If you guys like content like this, GoHighLevel how-tos, tutorials, and snapshots, please feel free to subscribe to my channel and give this video a like. I will go ahead and leave the link to purchase a snapshot in the description. Right now it is $750 for everything. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.